think that pretty much did sum up the last session. I'll let you away with that mess. So now to begin the session, I'm gonna unlock the door to the stranger, but he is not invited in.
Okay.
Nobody bloody invite him.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So, greetings and salutations. I am the Baron Strahd von Zarovich, son of King Barov and Queen Ravenovia, Count of Barovia, slayer of dragons, bane of the Dusk Elves, patron of the Vistani, unifier of tribes, master of the night and all of its creatures. I am the ancient. I am the bland. Welcome to Barovia.
As Strahd is saying this, he walks across the courtyard. This is to Seeta and saying this to Seeta and Hulozar, and kind of surveys the layout of the land and looks off into the church. Do any of you that can see him? So that's Hulozar,
Helga.
Isla and Helga.
Yep, Helga goes, who are you?
I believe I answered that question already.
I didn't hear it.
I turn to Isla. I wish to apologize. It seems my bride, Rajneel, has defied my edicts to leave you and your friends unmolested during your brief stay in Barovia. Fear not, she shall be reprimanded accordingly.
And Isla goes, oh no, honey, that doesn't sound like a good idea. I don't think you should do it like that.
Now you must be Isla, a sister of the Ruby Rose. You seem familiar to me. Perhaps we were acquainted in a past life.
You all hear wolves off in the distance beginning to howl.
I'm curious. Have you considered my proposition, Isla?
Oh, honey buns, you're a man. It's a great offer, but I'm probably gonna have to say no. But I do like that you started strong. Maybe you can start like building into it, and we can go on a couple of walks, and we can have some dinners. Well, it sounds like maybe you can watch me eat, and I'll watch you drink.
Yes, Strahd?
Charm, DC 17.
Sure. Roll a wisdom check, please, Isla.
Saving throw or check?
Wisdom saving throw, sorry.
Okay. That would be 16.
That is a fail. Everything that Strahd is currently saying to you seems pretty reasonable.
If you will just... I have decided, Isla, that as an act of good faith and a demonstration of my hospitality, I shall cure you of your afflictions, if you will just allow me to touch you. And I walk over and touch you and cast greater restoration and restore your age.
You're now...
And he's able to do that, but like, even though I'm still inside the church? And wait, am I inside the church?
You're on the steps of the church.
Ah, so I'm not inside yet. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So he gets to you and touches you, and the years fall away.
Do I notice?
Perhaps we can be friends.
You feel much healthier.
Okay.
So you can put Isla back to 60.
As opposed to 100.
As opposed to 100, yep.
Does Isla still feel a compulsion to eat child pies?
That's a very good question. Does she, DM?
I do not remove that.
you don't feel the compulsion right now.
Okay. And so I look at Strahd and go like, darling, that was amazing. I feel like I've just eaten 7 children pies.
I laugh.
I laugh back. We surround ourselves in laughter.
Yes. And the children of the night.
Helga kind of brings her great axe up and steps in between and is like, "What are you doing?"
What am I doing? I have simply come to display my hospitality to this new group of strangers in our lands, Barovia.
Why?
Well, I have some other motives, of course. My bride is, she has broken my edict to leave you unmolested here. And she is within, I understand, yes?
Who?
Perhaps you think I am a fool. Sleep.
Isla, please roll.
Isla or Helga?
Okay.
Helga, sorry. Let me just get that. I think it's a constitution. Oh, yeah. Helga, you just fall to the floor, fast asleep.
Oh, damn.
So, Isla, have you considered my proposition? Perhaps you would like to come with me. I would like to invite all of you, actually, to my domains.
Now, so DM, for charm, does it sound like it's a good idea against my will, or does it just sound like a good idea?
It sounds like a good idea.
Isla will turn and look at the group, looking longest at the sleeping form of Helga, go like, and turn and say, my loves, this sounds like a wonderful idea. I think that we should follow this man. He's very handsome, and good looks has always been the best measuring stick of personality and morality.
Seeta steps forward, goes, Isla, step towards the church.
Isla will do so confusedly.
Keep coming.
And reach over to Strahd at the same time while she's walking away.
I take her hands, if I may. Please, come, dance with me. Step outside. And the stars are so beautiful tonight.
That sounds like a great idea. And the wolves howl again and they seem closer.
Does he seem affected by the wolves howling at all? No? Oh, shit. She steps towards him.
I begin to dance with you on the courtyard outside. It's a graveyard, yes?
I thought you were going to say, is it a great waltz or something?
Could be a great waltz.
Yeah, a grave waltz.
I used, no, I don't. Never mind. I was going to, never mind.
Okay, so Isla and Strahd are waltzing in a graveyard.
Alone, under the stars.
Surrounded by dead bodies.
It's the sound of wolves.
I mean...
And next to a nightmare horse.
Somewhere in around here.
Oh, God.
And,
I'd like to try and cut in.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, so Hulozar sort of steps down off the entryway to the church. All very proper.
Charm.
All very officerial. Excuse me, sir, I'd like to cut this dance, please.
Roll a wisdom saving throw, please, Hulozar.
Oh, no.
maybe we've just been looking at this whole thing all wrong.
Yeah, that is a grand total of 4, ladies and gentlemen.
That is a definite fail.
I mean, if we all choose to join Strahd, then it becomes a wonderful family situation.
All of the ideas that he is currently presenting to Hulozar seem to be valid and good.
I stop the waltz and I turn to him when I charm him, basically, and then return to the waltz. And we spin around and stop and switch partners.
As Strahd does that, several wolves appear in the courtyard.
Go, my children, fetch my bride. Bring them to me. Bring her to me.
And they begin to run.
Can I use gust of wind at that moment to smash all the stained glass windows in?
Yep, the stained glass windows all shatter.
As the wolves head in?
And Isla will say something along the lines of, oh, honey, you probably didn't have to do that, but I appreciate the gesture. You do take my breath away.
Alas,
Helga, could you make a constitution check, please?
Yep.
of course, my skin is cold as I'm holding you close to me.
11.
11? Okay. The sleep seems to be taking hold.
Oh, I thought she was already asleep.
She
Yeah.
is. You seem to be falling deeper.
Oh, I see.
No, but hang on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Just double checking. Sorry.
Yep. Go
Panic
ahead.
is beginning. The panic is beginning.
Do I have advantage in that because of the thing that happened?
Check on the character sheet.
I'm trying to.
Yep, I'll have a look as well.
In my head, just because of how I imagine Isla, the
No,
waltz
it's-
starts to get a bit twerky. There's a bit of grinding going on. It becomes very clubbish.
Very well.
No, Helga, it doesn't have anything to do with your throws or anything like that. Constitution, saving throws or anything like that. Yeah.
Okay.
You were all talking about swapping partners. There's only 3 of you involved in the conversation.
Yeah, I was wondering what
Or
that
was Helga
was.
involved in the dance as well?
I mean,
She's asleep,
Isla will dance with a sleeping Helga.
Yeah, she's asleep, but someone might be picking up her corpse and dancing with it.
I'm sorry, did you say her corpse?
Body.
Okay, sure. Yep. Cool.
How merry this is indeed.
Strahd,
Yes.
you can see that inside the church, there are two of Ludmilla's brides, her 2 members of her coven.
Oh, yeah.
One of them's been decapitated, so it doesn't have its mask on. But they're both sort of jittering, like they're being electrocuted or being hurt in some way.
I let go of my partner and I walk quickly to the door and I put my foot into the field.
Okay.
Ooh.
Your boot starts to sizzle, just slightly.
I see you have returned the bones of St. Andrew here.
That's right.
Oh, yes, it was a very difficult task.
Well, this is good. It seems to me that it is only hospitable of me to allow you some safe haven whilst you are in Barovia.
And Isla dancing behind, like probably doing a Macarena or something, goes like, Darling, that sounds wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're too kind.
At this point, the wolves are running inside the church.
Can Ada run out to meet them because she's still a wolf?
You can hear lots of things going on from downstairs, Ada, but nothing's making you suspect that there are other wolves present.
Not even my extra good doggo smelling senses.
Roll a nature check.
All right. One moment, please, DM.
Yep.
DM, how many wolves are there?
You can see 6, and they've all run past you.
Raj, you made the big mistake of not asking the count to count the wolves.
You're downstairs as well, Seeta.
Sorry,
I've got it. Oh,
sorry. Did you say that I'm still downstairs?
Yeah, you're still down in the Undercroft.
Not. I ended the game. All of us ended the game at upstairs.
No, I put you all back where you ended last session.
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Sorry if you
All right,
didn't get
I
that
didn't know that.
message. Yeah.
I rolled an 11.
An 11?
Yeah.
That was on the
Smelling the other dogs roll.
smelling the other dogs. You can smell something faint. It's not too far away from the top of the stairs.
Okay. Well, can I start making my way towards it?
Sure.
Please and thank you.
Yep. You reach the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
And you can see.
Question.
Yep.
Who among them seems to be hurt?
Interesting.
Who is hurt? Can you please?
Everyone's hurt, if I remember right.
Yeah, everyone's
Everyone's looking the worse for wear.
How many of you are there? There's 5? 4?
5 of us, yeah.
not worse for wear.
There's
Just a
not your
regular-
business number of us.
Some of them are worse for wear.
Okay, while I'm dancing with anyone that I dance with, I cast Cure Light Wounds on them as well.
Okay. And how much is...
Strahd, if you could roll that Cure Light Wounds for each of them.
Sure.
So Isla first.
Yep. You can proceed while I do that.
Yep. So yeah, Ada, you reach the top of the stairs, and just coming into the little alcove area on this side at the top of the stairs, 6 wolves have burst in the door.
That's a lot of wolves.
6.
Yep.
That's a few
More than
wolves.
one.
It is more than one.
And those of you that are outside, out at the door, you can hear wolves from both sides of the church.
Can Isla see any of the wolves?
You've seen them, and they've run past you.
All right.
They've just run straight past you and into the church.
Receive
some
12 hit points.
Thank you very much, sir. At some point, she very, knowing it's a lost cause, calls out, "Puppy."
Also, Hulozar, if you could roll for
Yep.
cure wounds on Hulozar as well.
17 hit points.
Wow. I think I'm completely healed.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Ada, the wolves they stop for a moment when you appear at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
And they sniff you out.
Yeah.
But then they just keep going down the stairs.
You could always try the far MU thing.
and into the Undercroft.
And who all is in the Undercroft?
Huh?
Who all is in the Undercroft?
So down there is
Seeta,
that's Seeta,
yeah.
Irina, that dark-skinned woman that was holding Father Lucian hostage, and Father Lucian, who is consecrating the bones.
Okay, can I turn back into a gnome
Yep.
and
Done.
cast conjure animals?
Sure. Can you just read me out what you're wanting to achieve with that?
I can summon fey spirits that take the form of beasts.
Yep.
What is the challenge rating of a wolf, please?
Of a wolf is a quarter.
Is a quarter?
Yeah.
Cool. Can I summon 8 wolves?
Yep.
And it says the summoned creatures are friendly to you and your companions. Roll initiative for the summoned creatures as a group, which has its own turns. They obey any verbal commands that you issue to them. No action required by you.
Yep.
If you don't issue any commands to them, they defend themselves from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no actions.
You've given me a whole lot of working parts here, right?
Yeah. I've given me a wolf pack, is what I've done.
You
But
surely
it's 2
have.
wolves. There's 2 wolves bigger than Strahd's wolf
So
pack.
the other vestibule on the, that you're standing in is now completely full of wolves.
Shit, yeah, it is. I feel it's time for a wolf pack in the house. Yeah, cool. Can I sick them on his wolves?
Sick them on his wolves?
Yes,
Sure.
please, thank you.
Strahd, could you please roll initiative on your wolves?
My wolves are not going to attack her wolves.
Okay.
My wolves are single-mindedly going for the vampire spawn to drag her out, or rather my bride.
Okay.
I'm not attacking them at all.
Sure. They
If you want initiative.
still give me initiative, please. Yeah.
Is it based on my initiative roll, or is it just a dice roll?
Just give me the dice roll, please.
15.
And Ada?
6.
6. Okay.
And I believe
That's all good. It's initiative, so.
The charm person lasts an hour, all right?
Sure does.
Strahd is the best person in the world right now.
who forgets chat person? That's the fun part.
The wolves completely surround Ludmilla and all leap onto her and start clawing at her and trying to grab at her, and she falls to the floor screaming.
Come, my children, bring her to me. I'm helping you guys. Come on. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, and capitalism's helping us all, mate.
I'm on your side there. That's our character.
More you all that are outside can hear that other wolves have entered the other side of the building as well. And Strahd, you can see them off in the distance on the over here.
DM, in the Undercroft, are the wolves moving anywhere close to myself, Father Lucian, or Irina?
There are a few close to you, but none of them are near Irina or Father Lucian.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're not paying any attention to us at all.
They're paying no heed to you whatsoever. They are all leapt on the dark-skinned woman.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, who's
Is there anything you'd like to do there, Seeta?
I think all I would basically do is grab Father Lucian and Irina and actually push them as far back away from the wolf pack as possible.
Can you roll me a religion check, please?
Me?
Yeah.
Certainly. The new one. I don't think I've ever rolled that in my entire history in D&D.
Yep.
What?
14, 15, 16... 16.
16. You realize that if you do anything to move Father Lucian, it will break the spell that he's casting on the bones to consecrate the ground.
Right, okay. In that case, I step in between Father Lucian and the wolves and cover him and Irina.
Okay, sure. So, sort of, basically where you are.
Pretty much, I think.
Yep. I'm gonna jump to Ada now because we've got an initiative going.
Yep.
What would you? Are you still sending your attack pack down?
No, I'm now slightly confused because they appear to be tearing Ludmilla.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I could just send them down basically to form a protective barrier around the others.
Sure. Okay. So you tell them to go and protect Father Lucian and Irina?
Yeah, and Seeta, if Seeta's still...
Yep, there's a couple by Seeta.
I'm so glad you had sufficient wolves prepared.
Oh man, I had so many wolves prepared, but I didn't think I'd need this many wolves.
Steve, that should be the name of your album.
That long? That whole...
I had so many wolves prepared, but I didn't think I'd need this many.
Didn't think I'd need this many wolves, yeah.
No picture, just the words as that.
Brilliant. Yep.
I mean, that's pretty typical for this group, though. Like anything you try, we just undermine.
Dirty old players.
What was that, Strahd?
Dirty old players.
Dirty old players, indeed. Strahd, what would you like to do at this point?
Well, I'm really just waiting for somebody to come out of the Undercroft, basically. You know, I was hoping the wolves would get in there a bit faster than all of this. I'm kind of having to do dances and things to make up time. So. You know, I'm basically waiting for things that I've put into motion to occur. That's pretty much what I'm doing. So I'm just killing time.
Okay, I'm going to cut scene then, and about 3 minutes later, the wolves have successfully dragged Ludmilla to your feet, dragged her through the church, and all of the other wolves have gathered in the...
I grab Ludmilla's hair, and I hold her on her knees in front of me, and I say to her, in fact, I don't say anything, I just look at her. I say, you know what you've done. You've broken my edicts. I expressly forbade you to do such a thing.
Yes, my
You
lord.
are to leave our guests.
I am so
our
sorry,
honored
my lord.
guests.
Oh.
You have to show them hospitality. I throw her face into the mud.
As she falls to the floor,
I put my foot on the back of her head.
her two hags lurch out onto the step.
Be gone with you, foul creatures!
And they kind of pick her up and shakingly drag her past you and out to the gate. Helga, could you roll me another constitution check, please?
He's rolling as we speak.
Yep.
18.
18. You've woken up, and there's a whole lot of chaos going out in the courtyard. There are wolves everywhere. The two witches that were at the doorway have dragged the black woman out and beyond Strahd, and you can see off on the street just outside the outside the courtyard, there's a huge black carriage just sitting on the road with the door open, and the woman and her coven climb into the carriage and shut the door.
So Helga's learnt she's not going to get close, but she kind of rounds around on Strahd again with her axe up and's like, I've asked you what you're doing.
You have asked me what I'm doing. Allow me, please, to explain. If you would just lower the axe a little. Understand, I'm not here to harm you. In fact, I have already healed your friends. I have removed the affliction of this fine paladin of Sunna here. Do you not see? Her beauty is restored.
And Isla, while still dancing, goes, yeah, I'm totally back to normal.
See with your own eyes what I have done.
And you, Helga, you can see that that Isla is back to normal. She no longer looks old and withered.
And Helga just goes, no, I don't like you, and I'm not going to lower my weapon until I know what you really want.
I have come for my child, my bride. But also, I would very much like to speak with my dear Irene, if she is here. Please, this is a matter of the heart. I am not here to fight you. Trust me. Charm.
You what?
Charm.
Helga, please roll a wisdom saving throw.
Why does it have to be wisdom?
To fuck with you.
Oh, 2.
2. Everything that this guy is saying sounds like the best idea in the world.
I was like, yeah, that sounds great. Let's do that.
All I need you to do is lower the axe, please. That's all.
He lowers it.
Thank you. It is greatly appreciated. Are you wounded right now?
Yes.
Is there blood? Can I see it?
No, I don't think so.
Helga looks very grey and withered and a bit jaundiced.
Does it seem to me that cure wounds would help her?
It might.
Maybe I'll make a wisdom check to see if I can decide to do it or not.
Yep.
One moment, please. Yep, I give you a cure wounds. And that will be you get 18 hit points back.
If you've lost any hit points, Helga, you're probably back up at full.
Okay.
You see,
and Helga's like, yeah, thanks, and gives you a thumbs up.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a hug.
You're very welcome. Now, please, if one of you would perhaps speak to Irina and ask her to come. I very much would like to speak with her.
Helga, that sounds like a great idea to you.
Helga's like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I'll go get her.
Thank you so much.
So she stomps downstairs.
I wave the wolves away too, by the way, at this point, if they're still here.
Yep, sure.
Can I stop Helga
Not too
on her way?
I might need them soon for other purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Is Ada like going to grab onto her leg like a child?
For once, no. I just want to ask her what's going on outside.
So, can she stop me?
Can who stop you?
Ada.
From doing what?
No, I just want to like ask her what's going on outside.
Is she stomping past you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I dispel the sleep spell, by the way? I don't know if I can. It doesn't say anything about how to remove it or dispel it.
Yeah, I've dealt with that. Cool.
So Helga says to Ada, "Oh, there's that guy. He's out there. He wants
What guy?
the guy with the black hair. He wants to speak to Irina. I'm gonna go get it."
Is he? Aren't we hiding Irina from him?
I think he'll be fine. He seems lovely.
And Helga just stomps past you and stomps down the stairs.
Can I order my wolves to, like, I'm so sorry, Helga, but to protect Irina?
Yep, they already are. They're surrounding her at the moment.
Cool.
So downstairs, Helga, you can see that there's a pack of wolves surrounding Father Lucian, who's casting a spell on the bones. Irina, who's standing in front of him, protecting him, and Seeta is standing like several feet away from you. And they're all surrounded by a pack of 8 wolves.
Question.
Yes, Strahd.
Can I use thaumaturgy to create a loud, sultry voice rather than a booming, scary voice?
Absolutely. Where are you aiming that?
Well, I want to speak in through the doorway loud enough that Irina can hear me.
Yep. Okay. What do you say?
I want to say, Irina, come, please, come to the top of the stairs. At least see me from the threshold. I will not cross it. You can stand inside, beyond the protection of your hallowed ground, and I will stay here. I merely wish to see you, speak to you, look upon you for the first time in the flesh.
And Helga's like, "Yeah, Irina, you should go."
Seeta basically tries to... Sorry?
Sorry, go ahead, Raj.
I was just saying, Seeta basically looks over to Irina and basically says, don't go up there.
Yeah, you can hear this voice echoing throughout the church, down the stairs, through the undercroft.
Come to me, Irina, come.
Can I ask my wolves
Irina,
by howling to drown him out?
Irina says,
No, I would never harm you.
Irina says to you, Seeta, I'm not going anywhere.
Good.
Helga's like, "No, it's okay. I spoke to him. It's fine, Irina. You should come."
Who else is standing outside with me at the moment?
Isla's doing a rain dance around you, probably.
So you've got Hulozar,
Isla,
and
my new friend.
and the all of the dead bodies.
Can I take Isla's face in my hand and to make her look in my eyes? And I say, Isla, please, will you help me? I must speak with Irina. I have things that must be said.
And Isla goes, of course, my friend. I will do whatever you want right now. Let me just go get her.
I give you a kiss before you go.
On the lips?
Yeah.
You see her like shiver in ecstasy, and then she turns on her heel and marches right in. She will go and try to help Helga.
Can I ask Isla as she moves past? Is it Strahd out there?
Wait, where is Ada right now?
At the top of the stairs.
Oh, right, right.
So you're heading in?
Yeah.
Isla? Okay.
Yeah. And as Isla hears Ada say that, he's like, she will answer. What was the question again? Is that Strahd out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Isla will nod solemnly and then like put her hand on her chest and say, and he's also right in here. And then she will go in to the undercroft and try to help Helga with Irina.
Ada will vomit into her own scorn.
So Helga and Seeta.
Yeah.
Isla has now joined Helga in trying to convince Irina to come upstairs and meet Strahd.
I motioned for Irina to come and stand next to me, which is right next to Father Lucian.
Yep, she's right behind you.
Great. Um,
any space that isn't that's exposed, the wolves are covering in.
Hey, DM.
Yep.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how intensely does Isla want to do this?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, natural 1.
She really, really, really wants this to happen.
Okay, so she will
This is
march
the
up.
most important thing to happen.
She will march up, and even if they attack her, she will try to grab Irina and like fireman carry her out of the building.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Okay.
And Seeta and Helga, what are you doing?
That's a 7, Steve.
Yep.
97.
It's just like still going. Yo, Arena, come! It's good. Come.
And Seeta?
Seeta is going to literally constantly get in between Isla and Irina. And she'll basically do anything to make sure that she doesn't get her hands on Irina if she can get past the wolves.
Okay. Isla, you try to push past Helga and the wolves and Seeta, but you just can't really seem to get any sort of headway in to get to Irina.
Are we initiativing still?
No, not at this stage.
Okay, can I come down a little bit and then can I cast spike growth across the top of the stairs?
Yep.
Thanks.
Okay. So, no, that's not working. This can be your spikes. You're on this. Which side of it are you on?
I'm inside with my wolfie boys.
Inside with the wolfie boys. So
Yes,
you're
please.
standing well clear, standing where in relation to the others?
A bit behind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just near the spikes?
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Hulozar, you've been out there alone with
Yes, I'm afraid of
Strahd.
writing down stuff. Am I muted? No, there I am.
No, there you are.
Yeah, I think being charmed, I think Hulozar's really just sort of trying to make small talk and chat to his new best friend.
Go ahead.
Now, my Lord Strahd, you sent those vampire spawn, was that correct?
I seem a bit distracted, like I'm not really listening to you. I'm concentrating on what's happening inside. And I sort of turn to you for a moment. What?
Like these poor fellows down at our feet. There was one with there was a crate full of them. I think your Ludmilla might have brought them in. Was that thanks to you? And fantastic, you took them all around the town.
I see you killed the grave digger. He was just a boy. It is a shame. His father will miss him. It will be a great loss to this town and Barak.
Oh,
I have other
and
things to do.
that cursed amulet that you gave him. He gave that to one of the orphans. We had to kill a poor demonic orphan boy. It was horrible. But you know, it was accidents.
Piteous.
Strahd, you know nothing of this.
Okay. You killed an orphan boy.
Oh yes. Okay. So, Ludmilla, was it that woman that just left?
Ludmilla, my bride.
Yeah.
My first bride.
Yes. So she paid the gravedigger to steal the bones from the church, and she gave him a cursed amulet so that he wouldn't tell anyone because he'd turn into some
Where is
sort of
this
monster.
cursed amulet now?
Oh goodness, what did we do with that? Well, you see, the gravedigger gave it to one of the little boys at the orphanage. So that was horrible, and the little boy had like eaten or killed some of the other children at the orphanage. And we went there, looked for the gravedigger. The gravedigger said he didn't have the thing. He was all sick. And then we went into the attic and we found the boy and it was a monster. And then we had to, it was a whole thing.
I think now you should be quiet, perhaps.
Certainly. I'm very good at being quiet, Lord. I can be quiet as much as you'd like.
Excellent.
Now?
Unless you would wish to go and help me find Irina and bring her out to the door.
Oh,
Roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Do you need action here? I'm part of the Amphifail City Guard, you know. I'm very useful as a protection service.
If she doesn't come shortly, I will have to go. I have other business in Valak, which you are welcome to.
I am enjoying your company, sir.
I should enjoy it if you do come with me. You should bring your friends. I have a small matter with the burgomaster. The anarchy in this town presently cannot be tolerated.
I know there's been screaming and fires and vampires all over the place. It's horrible.
Yes, we must put a stop to this nonsense immediately. It must be done.
Yes, vampires, terrible business.
All will be well. All will be well.
Fantastic.
I'm going to cut back to downstairs now. So Strahd, you can take a moment.
All right, I'm going to go pee.
Okay.
Would you like me to come with you, my lord?
What's happening downstairs?
Isla is just trying to muscle her way to Irina to carry her out of the room.
Okay, I'm going to have you roll a contested strength check.
Sure.
With Helga and Seeta.
Wait, how does that work? Because Helga's on my side, right?
Well, you're trying to push past. You're trying to push past them.
Okay.
Oh, Helga's on your side. No, just to push past Seeta, because Helga will absolutely help you.
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
You can have it at advantage as well. Seeta, can you cast a dexterity check?
A dexterity check?
Yes, please.
No, let's stay at 10.
DM, can I ask a quick question while they're rolling?
Sure. Yep.
If you are charmed, does that mean you completely lose like every kind of value type thing that you might have?
It doesn't mean you lose agency. You're just affable to all of the ideas, and it depends on how much you actually roll on the wisdom save as to how good the ideas sound.
Okay, because I don't think Helga would be like trying to manhandle Irina.
Okay.
Like I think that's a value-based thing that she wouldn't be okay with, unless, yeah.
Yep, I have no problem with that at all.
Cool. That's why she's like, yeah, you should go, but I don't think she would help.
Yep.
So Seeta rolls a 15 on dexterity.
Mm-hmm. And Isla
rolled a 10.
Isla rolled a 10. Okay. You actually managed to get Seeta. You managed to get into Isla's way and keep yourself between her and Irina, and the dogs are just basically filling the gap.
Hey DM.
Yep.
With the true strike cantrip.
Yep.
Can I? Because I mean that essentially allows me to see a character's defenses and weaknesses momentarily
mm-hmm.
or around. Can I tell whether they are able to be charmed or counter charmed with that? Do you know if that covers that? Like I can tell, like Seeta can tell that there's something wrong. Like these two people would never behave this way.
Roll an Arcana check.
Arcana check, certainly.
Yeah.
That's my 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Okay. No, that's a 23.
Damn.
It wouldn't give you that kind of thing. It would give you an insight into how well they're defended, if they're defended by magic, if you know, something would do considerable damage to them, but it wouldn't tell you about things like curses or or that kind of thing, or charms or anything like that. Yeah.
Okay. So so Seeta can use one of her spell slots to cast charm on Isla to see if she can counter charm.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Well, what do
going
you want me to do?
Are you going to say something specific to Isla?
I'm going to basically say to her, Isla, you are not yourself. You need to sit down on the floor and just collect yourself.
Okay, Isla, could you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
This is the best rolling I've ever done. That is another natural one.
Oh, ouch.
Ouch.
You feel that that's the best idea. That's the best thing to happen. You sit down immediately.
Yeah, and Isla will just will gaze at Seeta in complete admiration.
So Helga, Isla just after that just sits down right next to you.
You possibly can't even see her because she's like probably the same height as the wolves now.
With that, okay. So I don't know how charm works. It just means that Strahd said it was a good idea for Irina to come out and talk to him.
Yep.
And so Helga thinks that's a good idea, right?
She thinks that's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay. So random things happening wouldn't deter her from that idea.
Not at the moment. No.
Okay. So Helga kind of just.
I'll get you to roll another wisdom saving throw right now, though.
Okay. Good old wisdom.
This is a great session, by the way.
7.
You still feel that it's a pretty good idea.
Yeah. So Helga's like, Seeta, it's fine. The guy is like real nice and just wants to talk to Irina. Irina, you should go.
You're that drunk, friend.
Yeah.
Or hey DM, if you're charmed, are you susceptible to logical arguments, even though they're contrary to what you've been charmed to believe?
Oh, you could try.
I turn to Helga and basically say, Helga, Irina does not want to go. So it doesn't matter how much of a good idea or bad idea is. You can't force someone to do something they don't want to, right?
Roll another wisdom check there. Wisdom saving throw there, Helga.
Ooh.
Gauntlet thrown.
20.
20.
Hey.
Seeta's argument seems pretty logical.
Thank God.
You know what? That's actually really right. It's all good. Don't worry about it, Irina. It's fine.
Just the look on Strahd's face when Helga comes walking up the stairs.
Does that mean that the charm is broken? Or just that specific thing?
Yes, it is broken at this point.
Okay. Cool. So then Helga's like, I think Strahd's upstairs and we should not let Irina go up there.
That's a good idea.
It's okay, I've put spike growth. You guys aren't going anywhere for a bit.
Wait, hang on. So Helga still doesn't actually know that he's Strahd, even though he's introduced himself like 3 times to her?
No, she said Strahd. She was being,
Okay.
Yeah, Helga definitely knows it's Strahd. Yeah.
she was just, being Helga.
Strahd, you have a question.
Well, at roundabouts this point, I mean, if they've been in there for quite a while now, I'm getting very impatient. And I've got other things that I need to do whilst I'm in Balaki. So is there anybody standing still here, or have I sent them all inside now?
Hulozar, are you still there? Is he?
I think it's still just me.
Yeah, Hulozar's still there.
Okay. I say to him, I'm going to leave this place now. I am going to move to the town square where I have business with the Burgermeister. You should come along. You and your friends should come. You can leave Irina in the church. I don't care. Tonight is not the night for such gestures of romance.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
all right.
Leave her
Square
in
sounds fun.
safety. I don't wish any of you any harm. I do not wish you to be uncomfortable with my presence. So, perhaps you will ask your friends to come and join me in the town square, where we can celebrate the end of this night of anarchy.
That sounds wonderful, my lord. I heard there was going to be a festival in a couple of days anyway. It is fantastic of you to bring that festival forward. I'll go
You can
inside,
think of this
get
as a
everyone
kind of
else, and I'll come and see you.
pre-festival
Oh, sorry, you were
festival.
talking.
You do talk a lot.
Well, thank you, my lord.
It's not a compliment.
We love you, Hulozar.
Go inside and ask your friends to come. Leave Irene there.
Hulozar just sort of purses
She
his
can
lips
stay
together
with
and
the
gives a thumbs up.
priest.
And you go down the stairs into the undercroft, and you at the bottom of the stairs you see that Ada has cast a whole bunch of thorns that you're going to have to either leap over or walk through and probably tear yourself up. But on the other side of all of that, you can see the scene that is presently gathered.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, hi everyone. I was just talking to our friend Strahd upstairs. He says he's going to the square to do something with the burgomaster. He invited us all to go celebrate this night of anarchy with him. Sounds like a great idea. Party.
Seeta just sighs and goes, "Oh, not another one."
Another party, yes.
Dear. Seeta turns to Hulozar and says, "Hey, Hulozar.
Mm-hmm.
Just let's just talk this through. The person you were speaking to is Strahd, correct?
Yes.
Irina has told us that Strahd wants to hurt her, and Strahd is the cause of the misery and sadness that has taken this land, right?
Yes.
But it's not my fault.
Therefore,
He seemed pretty cool though.
aren't lots of criminals cool though, Hulozar?
Well, now come now. I'm a member of the City Watch. That's a pretty nasty thing to say. Yes, criminals, sometimes they can be quite charming, but they have committed crimes. I mean, that by definition.
Indeed, and by that logic, the vampire that rules this land has possibly also committed crimes, correct?
We have seen a few nasty things already, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Maybe it's not a good idea for us to listen to what Strahd wants us to do.
Do I need to roll or anything for that, Steve? Or
Yeah, what make a wisdom save.
Oh,
oh, 10. That is 12.
It sounds reasonable, but you're not convinced.
Look, this is all kind of, he said, she said kind of stuff at the moment, isn't it? I mean, let's all just go to the square, see what's going down with the burgomaster. He might be able to give us a third opinion or back up one person's opinion or the other, and everything will be sorted. He said that that Irina doesn't even have to come with him. If she wants to stay here, brilliant.
Maybe it's best if we stay here with Irina to protect her, seeing as she doesn't want to go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
and Helga just yells out, "Hulozar, stop being dumb. He did something."
Well, what did he do now?
Some sort of charmy thing, the thing that they do when they say stuff and it happens.
Oh, yes, he was very charming, wasn't he?
Ugh.
Is Father Lucian finished with his rites?
It doesn't appear so. He looks very concentrated on what he's doing.
So it'll probably take him quite some time to finish reconsecrating the church.
Roll an Arcana check.
All right. Yeah, 25.
Yep. Okay. The spell for the Hello spell takes 24 hours to fully cast.
Oh, right. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So, Seeta suggests that everyone should try and get some rest
Yo.
and not leave the confines of the church. She tells the party that Father Lucian is going to be doing this for 24 hours. So, we ideally should also not only protect Irina, but also be here for Father Lucian if he needs something from us.
What does Hulozar say?
I mean,
Is that you asking him?
Yeah, I guess Helga wants to. She's kind of quizzically looking at Hulozar and wondering what he's going to say right now.
but listen, we've gotten an invitation from the Lord of the Land to go to the town square. I mean, it seems a bit cruel to just, and quite rude, frankly, to pass that up, to just ignore it, doesn't it?
Helga says to Ada, "Let the thorns go."
Okay, I release that.
Helga goes and knocks Hulozar out.
Roll an attack roll.
Oh, how did I not see that coming?
Sorry, just trying to unlock my dice. Oh, fart. $11.
Well, be sick. You actually go to lean in. The spike growth is still manifest at this point. Ada hasn't quite finished getting rid of it, and you're finding that you have to stretch across it, and you actually miss him.
She tries.
Seeta spends another spell slot and casts Charm on Hulozar.
Okay, Hulozar, could you roll a wisdom saving throw?
That's 4 again.
I've never been so glad.
Seeta, the ideas that everybody's presenting to you are starting to sound really good.
I know that this is supposed to be quite scary, but it feels more and more like the Three Stooges.
All right, Jeff, knucklehead.
Cool. Yeah, I was getting pretty close to just being like, well, I'll just go without you. You know what? Even though Helga just tried to punch me, I think I'll just stay here for a little bit.
And Helga goes, "It's because I like you, Hulozar. I didn't want you to leave."
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's nice that I have real friends. Yes.
She pats him on the back quite hard and then away because she's quite embarrassed.
Seeta turns to Isla and says, "Isla, you're looking, absolutely fabulous. I can see. Why don't you go and help the others bring down some blankets and anything that we can all sleep on? Because I think it's probably best if we spend our time here with Father Lucian as we rest up for the night."
She says, yes. I really think you probably should. These wolves are a bit of an overkill, aren't they?
We're directed to Isla, by the way, because she's still charmed by me.
Mm-hmm.
And Isla's just sitting in between all the wolves on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was from Irina. She thought you were talking to her.
Oh, right. I say to Irina, I tell Irina to just stay put. We will arrange for everyone to rest down here.
She's like, yeah, I think that's a wise idea. I don't want to go near him.
Helga goes and finds like curtains and blankets and stuff and brings them down.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Roll an investigation check on checking the cupboards in the vestibules.
15.
So you're searching through the vestibule over this side. You spend a few minutes on the first one, and you find a few sheets, and then you go over to this one and check other cupboards. And in one of the cupboards, you find a small blonde child, like shivering and crying in the cupboard.
Helga kind of goes, and then she looks around, like trying to see if someone else is around because she doesn't know what to do.
Can you? What's going on?
There's been a fight and stuff.
Where is father?
He's downstairs. You should go downstairs.
Who are you?
I'm Helga.
And the child runs to the other side of the church and stops at the top of the stairs and looks down.
And Helga goes, "Go down. It's fine. He's down there. Go down."
I'm not sure I want to.
And she's like, "Oh, I'll hold your hand." And she goes and holds the child's hand and takes him downstairs.
Okay. So
And
you go
just
take the child's hand and he looks up at you. You realize it's a boy, but he looks like quite angelic. And he looks up at you and kind of smiles a little bit and relaxes, but still tears running down his face.
She takes him downstairs and goes to Isla. "You need to talk to this."
To Isla? Yep.
Yeah, because she does kid stuff.
So Isla, Helga's just come downstairs with a small blonde boy, and presented him to you.
Okay, and Isla looks over at Seeta with a questioning look on her face.
Seeta says, "Isla, this child is obviously upset. Could you just take him? Could you just sit him down and just just calm him down a little bit?"
I guess she reaches for the boy and takes him into an embrace, seated on the floor among the wolves.
Are the wolves still there? Or are they gone?
Oh, they're gone?
Are they? I don't know.
Wolf's gone.
No, we're still up.
They're still there, and so like there's this whole thing of like, do you like puppies? There are puppies right here, and they're wonderful.
And he's crying and says, "Yeah, I like puppies. Yes."
Well, there are like 3 right around us right now, and we can touch them. Can you touch the puppy? And then like we'll start like.
They don't look like puppies.
They're all puppies. When you think of how big you are and how small they are, even though that's clearly not the case.
Yeah, he's pretty small.
Yeah.
You also notice that he's wearing what appears to be like vestments.
Vestments?
Yeah, like church vestments.
Oh. And Isla will be like, "Okay, darling, and what's your name?"
My name is Yeska.
Yeska? And what are you doing in this church, Yeska? Aside from eating all these puppies now.
I live here.
You live in the church.
I hid in the cupboard.
You don't live in the cupboard though, right?
The bad woman came. I had to hide in the cupboard.
That's true. She is a bad woman. But it's okay, because all the puppies are here now.
What's Father Lucian doing?
Father Lucian is making this house, this church, safe again.
Okay. At this stage, could everybody roll an insight check for me, please?
Oop. 18.
18.
1.
15.
10.
As you
18.
cool. Ada and Isla, as Isla's talking to Yiska, you can hear that there's like a flapping noise, just very quiet, coming from upstairs.
Is it enough to be suspicious? As in, like, would Isla... Oh, actually, you can't tell me this. Wait, sorry, who was the other person who heard it?
Ada.
Ada.
Yeah.
So Isla will look over to Ada, make eye contact, and kind of give that look of, do you want to go check it out while I tend to this boy? Or
Can I send one of the wolves up to look?
Absolutely. Yep.
Cool, because I can talk to animals, right?
Yep. You send one up?
Yeah.
It'll probably be back in a moment.
Choice.
After, is anybody else doing anything at the stage while that's going on?
Seeta is just waiting for the rest of the party to bring down supplies so that we can all long rest down there.
Yep.
Helga's just still up in the church. Oh no, she came down. She's gone back up and is bringing stuff down.
You've got a few blankets and pillows and things like that. Yeah. And you eventually managed to find enough for everyone, stomping around the two areas on the side of the church.
So if Helga's doing that and the wolf comes up, does she watch what the wolf is doing?
When the wolf goes up above.
Well, because Helga's up there getting stuff.
Yep. Yeah. You see the wolf come into the church, and you notice that there are bats starting to fly around the church.
And Helga's like, ugh. She's a little bit over today. She was waking up and put to sleep. So she just yells down the stairs, Ada, there's like bats up here. Can you come and talk to them? So can I come and talk to them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Choice. Helga just stays there while Ada's doing it, just so that she's got someone with her.
So I just approach one of them and sort of say, hey, why are you all coming in here?
Casting Speak with Animals?
Oh, do I have to cast?
Do you need to cast? Or
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel like I can just do it, but I may well be wrong.
Yeah.
I think you have a feature.
I think it might be a feature, but
Yeah, I can speak with small beasts.
as just an action.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, okay. It kind of, you're getting the feeling that it doesn't really want to talk to you, and it's flying. The one that you're trying to talk to is flying towards the stairs and going spy, 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 spy.
Cool. I shout across to Helga. They're spies.
Helga throws a javelin at the one going near the stairs.
Sorry, what was that, Helga?
Helga throws a javelin at the one going nearest the stairs.
Okie doke. Oh yeah, you're up here. Make an attack roll on the javelin at disadvantage because it's moving quite fast in the air.
At disadvantage, okay.
Yep.
So my lowest was 15.
15. Okay. I'll just check the stat. One moment, please. Yeah, roll some. I think you hit it. Yeah, you hit it. Roll some damage.
Okay. 8. 8.
8. The spear just goes straight through it like it's almost not there, and it just explodes in a gush of blood everywhere.
She throws a javelin at another one.
At another one? Yep. Roll it up. How many javelins have you got?
4.
4. Yep.
All at disadvantage?
Yes. Yep.
14 was the lowest for that one.
Yep, that's a hit.
And the damage for that one is 4.
Yep, that one again. It falls from the sky.
Then she does another one.
Yep.
Which is 17. That's the lowest.
This one don't even need to roll. It explodes.
Okay. And then she'll throw one more.
Yep.
Which is 8 is the lowest.
Yep. There's that one you actually miss. It passes by hitting any of them.
Okay. She runs around and picks up the javelins.
Yep, cool.
While this is happening, can I yell out to the bats? You're not welcome here. You should probably leave before my friend retrieves her javelins.
So there's like 5 of them in the air at the moment, and they're all going spy, 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 and flying down the stairs. Can you roll me a nature check as well, please, Ada?
Yo. Nature check, friendly neighborhood nature check.
What are the odds that there's a tree and that they're all like male bats and then they can be the bat tree boys?
10.
It's 21.
Sorry.
Yep. You can see it's quite obscured, but you can see coming down the stairs, like on the stairs, there's like a whole lot of mice and rats and spiders of various sizes and like worms and all sorts of creepy crawlies just covering the stairs.
Gross.
Are the stairs stone?
Are the stairs stone?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
If Helga uses her like stone cunning, can she tell anything about like where the cracks are that they're coming through or anything like that?
Do you have a specific stone cunning ability?
Yeah, it says when you make an intelligence history check related to the origin of the stonework, you are considered proficient in the history skill and double your proficiency bonus to the check.
Okay, do the history check here. And then double the bonus.
10.
10. With the double bonus.
Yeah.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 3. No, wait. It moved. My history is only 1 plus 1.
It moved.
Oh, the dice when I put it back down, so I don't know
Okay.
what. But oh no, I must have.
Plus 2 and you rolled a 3. Yeah, okay, cool. Sorry, I needed to maths there for a moment.
It's plus 1, so I rolled an 8 and I plus 2 ones.
Yep. Sorry, what am I asking you to do again?
I was just Helga was just stone cutting just to see if there was cracks or anything she could see where all of that stuff was coming from.
That they might be crawling from.
Yeah.
The stonework in this place is old, but it's really good. There's no real cracks that that these crawlies would have come from. They seem to be coming down the stairs.
Hey, DM,
Yep.
what does the bottom of the stairs look like? Like, is it a passage that goes down, then opens up, or is one half of the stairs open completely?
No, it's a passage that comes down and then it opens out into the undercroft, which
Like
is
a doorway?
completely soil.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Basically a doorway, yeah.
Sure. So I pull out. I have insect repellent salve. I pull it out and I basically smear it all along the floor, like along the edges of the end of the stairway. So
You have what?
insect repellent salve.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Like paste.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. Helpful.
All of the crawlies seem to, all of these insects and stuff seem to not want to go past that line that you've created.
Great. I tell Ada that that the wolves might be particularly good at hunting down the rats and mice as they descend down the stairs.
Okay. There
wolves.
are now 5 bats in the flying around in the undercroft though.
Oh, in the undercroft?
Yep.
Oh, right.
Rude.
Okay. I try and target each one of them with. Oh, hang on. Yeah. So the undercroft is all stone.
Yep.
Yep. I target each one with a firebolt.
Good checking.
Okay. How many is your firebolt cantrip?
It's a cantrip. Yep. I can fire them as I want.
And is it just straight damage, or do you need to roll an attack roll on it?
I can roll an attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
I do have it. So it's 20 plus. I mean, for the first one is 24.
Yep. That annihilates it.
Yep. All right. Next one.
It annihilates it. And Ada is standing directly under it, so she's drenched in blood.
Sorry, Ada.
It's all good. All my wolves run up to me and lick it off.
I yell.
All of them, Ada?
Yep, at once.
All of them at once. Okay.
Next bat is an unnatural 20.
Yep. That's a hit. That's dead.
Next bat is also unnatural 20. Same roll. Jesus.
Yep, that's dead. That was 3, wasn't it?
That was 3.
Yep.
Next one is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
That one misses.
That one misses. Next one is 17.
This is a cantrip, isn't it?
It's all cantrip, yep.
Okay, I'm going to say it takes you about 5 minutes to kill.
Cool.
To get all of them.
Great. Great.
Yep.
Done.
So
Long rest.
the bugs and insects are still like skittering around the stairs, but they're being held off, Seeta, by your repellent. Do you want to do anything particular about them, or do you just want to leave them there?
Is it definitively a single group of bugs and stuff, or is it like are they just like more and more coming?
It seems to be like a single largish group covering like the last 4 stairs.
All right. I just fireball cantrip them completely into oblivion.
Okay. Yep. No problem. They are toast, and the wall, the stairs are stone, so you've not done any real damage to them. So everybody's planning on getting some rest and all of that. It's just after midnight at this point. so you're kind of thinking that it might be a good idea to doss down.
Yeah, Seeta takes first watch and basically suggests that everyone take a watch next to Father Lucian as he works through the night.
Yep.
Helga will go second.
I can take the next one.
We need to. I can take the one after that.
Yep.
Are there any else to go?
Maybe did Hulozar put his hand up? Oh, he was third. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go fourth.
Looks like Isla is last.
Cool.
Okay. You all bed down for the night. It's been a really, really long day. And you're all pretty. Can you all actually roll Constitution checks for me?
Oh.
Four.
10 for Hulozar.
17 for Isla.
8 for Seeta.
14 for Ada.
Ada and Seeta, you both have, like, it's been such a big day. So much has happened during the last nearly 24 hours. So you're both kind of a bit wired. You have a little bit of trouble getting to sleep when you do eventually get to sleep, but you all rest up into the next morning. And Ada and Seeta probably are a little bit more difficult to wake up in the morning, but you can all have your full hit points back and refresh your spell slots.
Yay!
Yay!
That was a rough week.
You're telling Helga.
That was a rough day.
Rough day, yeah. Felt like a week.
Cool. What would you like to do at this stage? Father Lucian is still casting at the altar. It's really only been about just under 8 hours.
Can I bring him some water?
Yep, absolutely. Make sure that he's watered and fed.
Yep.
Yep. There's a well outside the vestibule on this side, on the stair side.
Can I just use my water skin because I don't really want to go outside?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he tells you, that he can't lift his hands from the bones until it's finished. So you have to bring it to his lips. You're a little bit short to reach his mouth.
Isla, can you help, please? Isla?
Hey, sorry. Things cut out there. I think I missed the last 5-10 seconds. What just happened?
I just asked if you could please come help and lift my water skin to Father Lucian's lips because I can't reach.
Do I need to roll for that?
No, you don't.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I do that.
Yeah. So you press the you press the water skin to Father Lucian's lips. I'm actually going to say that you've all been doing this all night. He'll occasionally just call out and say, water, please.
Isla will also bring him a pen of some description because otherwise he's not going to pee for 24 hours.
Yeah. Do you want to maybe give him some rations or anything like that as well?
Well, I meant specifically a bedpan, but sure, rations as well.
Yeah. I noted that. Yeah.
Seeta will actually try to see if she can rig up some kind of a chair or something so that he can basically lean up against something if he needs to, if his legs start to give out.
Yeah, there are a couple of chairs in the vestibules upstairs, so you can definitely bring one down.
Sure, I bring one down and I basically pile up a whole bunch of blankets so that he doesn't even have to sort of sit. He can just lean back into it if he wants to, and keep standing.
Great. Yeah, no problem.
Cool. What is the time? Is there is there daylight outside?
It's sort of late morning, probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock-ish.
Yeah.
Are any of us still charmed?
My charms
no.
last
No.
yeah, my charms only last like an hour, so
Yeah, the last one
I think-
cast was Seeta's, so
Oh yeah. I think we should. I think we should go to the square because some shit went down. We were asleep.
okay.
that's probably a good idea. Seeta turns to Irina and basically says to her, "Wait here. We'll be back for you. Do you have a weapon?"
She says, yes, I have my rapier.
Yeah, I basically, we just say, okay, then we'll come back for you. Just stay here. Stay with Father Lucian until he finishes.
Cool. Okay. She's like, thank you all so much. Keep that beast away from me.
We'll try to.
Helga just goes, just before we go, you know how all the bats and the worms and the shit were coming downstairs and trying to get in? What if something else tries and Irina's here by herself?
Who are you saying that to, Helga? Is that to everyone?
Just everyone.
Yep. I'm just gonna leave this open for anybody to respond.
Seeta turns to Irina and just looks at her as if to say, what do you think? Do you want to stay here where it's no? I mean, Seeta turns to Irina and says, "Well, the choice is yours. This is consecrated ground. The vampires can't cross into here. Whereas if you accompany us, you'll be in danger."
She says, agreed. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Really good thought.
Helga's like, no. I mean, what if all of that stuff tries to come in, like the bats and the worms and stuff, and Irina can't hold them all back by herself?
Does someone want to stay back here?
Okay.
She says, they're just insects. Come on.
All right then.
Isla will just look at Irina and go, sure, but imagine if it's 1,000 insects or 1,000,000 insects. And she waits for a response from Irina.
She says, look, honey, I am not that type of woman. I'm not scared of that kind of shit. So I'm fine. I will be able to look after myself and Father Lucian.
And Isla goes, okay. But me, that would terrify me. And then she walks off.
That's the difference between you and me.
Yes, it is, darling. Yes, it is.
Helga's like, all right then, and gets up the stairs and is off.
I have this sinking feeling that we come back, the church is going to be like razed to the ground.
That's what Heidi is worried about.
Do you two want to stay?
I feel like the party is such a bad idea.
I'm giving you that option to metagame right now if you want to stay. But
I don't
also within character.
Well, Seeta's going to go out and see what the damage is in the town.
Cool. Okay.
Sorry, Hulozar, you're breaking up completely.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming too.
Oh, cool. Yep.
So is Helga.
Yep.
All right.
So everybody's going?
Yeah.
The main course rides on.
To be honest, I never really liked Irina, so.
I legitimately couldn't tell who said that.
Oh, Ada.
Okay. I was like, would that be more Ruby? Or Heidi? Or Ada? Or Helga? Or all of them?
Probably a little bit of all of them.
Okay, you all go upstairs and you can hear that it's you get outside and you see that it's pretty overcast and it looks like big storm clouds are rolling in.
Storms are brewing.
You're heading for the town square?
Yeah, we head to the town square and see what happened to the burgomaster, if anything at all.
Okay. You get back to the town square and you can see that a crowd has gathered. Standing on the staging area of the gallows in the town square is Strahd with an older looking, very stern looking man looking very worried at his feet. There are city guards all in the stocks around the square, including one quite big city guard dressed guy who has like a claw hook for a hand that looks like kind of something otherworldly.
All will be well. All will be well.
Strahd is whipping the man on the stage.
You have brought shame upon your once noble lineage, Burgomaster. You and your name, the name of your father, the line of the Valaki, has been smeared with your incompetence. Where are the taxes you owe me? 200 years of tax.
Helga throws a javelin at Strahd.
Oh, really?
Okay, roll an attack roll.
Wow. Just like that.
You haven't, well, you've met her, but
Welcome to the Helga experience. A negative charisma character.
19.
19?
Yeah.
That is a hit.
Oof.
Roll some damage.
7.
Yep.
Seeta steps forward and goes, Strahd, what's going on? What is this?
The javelin falls away and doesn't seem to have actually done anything.
I look up
What?
at you as you struck me with this javelin, ignoring the other comment. I pick up the javelin, leaving the burgomaster behind me, and I strut across to you. I stick the javelin on the ground right in front of you. What have I done to deserve this treatment from you? I have healed your people. I have removed your curses. I have done everything in my power to help you. I have shown you hospitality. I have shown you nothing but respect. And you treat me like this. I should have you flogged.
Helga steps back a few steps.
Call the guards to grab her.
Helga swings at the guards with her axe.
There's only Strahd. There's only really townspeople to grab her during the night. A lot of the other guards got so frightened by seeing you. Yep. Okay. Several people turn to you, Helga, and reach for you and start grabbing at you. Can you please roll a strength saving throw?
Hey, DM, are they reaching for us as well or only Helga?
Just Helga.
Only her.
Okay.
1.
Oh my god.
Okay, you are grappled and restrained.
Yep.
Take her to the stock now.
Seeta steps up and says, Strahd, wait.
Charm.
Roll a wisdom saving throw, please, Seeta.
Me?
Yep.
1 moment.
There's a spare set of stocks, and the townspeople are dragging Helga towards them.
And she's struggling, and as she yells, she goes, "You want to know why? Because I don't like you."
I have done
19 for Seeta.
How dare you respect me and my domain? These are my lands. Who are you? Did you learn nothing from your father, from your lineage? You know nothing. Where did you learn your manners, child?
I'm Helga.
You are nothing to me. You could have had great things. The bones of your ancestors lie in my crypts. I was prepared to offer them to you. But you could not hold your tongue, could not hold your javelins.
Seeta,
Yes.
that you actually made that save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
DM,
you will pay.
The charm didn't work, Strahd. Yes,
I
someone
probably
called
didn't know
DM.
it was Ada.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Is there anywhere around where I can conceal myself?
There are lots of people. There are also a few buildings around the place, and
Are
you
there
could.
corpses around here?
Not at the moment. No, you haven't killed anybody.
Not yet.
Not yet. And there's also under the stage because it's covered.
Okay. Can I conceal myself under the stage?
Make a stealth check.
One moment, please.
Have I seen her at all yet so far?
Are you
She hasn't been out of the church.
rolling in? Is Ada still in the church?
No.
But when Strahd was there.
Oh,
But I've seen the stranger approach, right? And I do know who you are because I have seen you before.
17.
could you contest that, please, Strahd? What's your passive perception?
My passive perception. I don't know if I have a passive perception.
Oh, let me
I only perceive actively.
I have a pretty high perception though.
His vision is based on movement.
It was a 17, was it?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You managed to like dart through the legs of many of the townsfolk, and you think you've done a pretty good job, and you don't think Strahd saw you. You're that small.
Sweet. Am I allowed to take another action or?
Sure. What are you wanting to do? We're not in initiative or anything at the moment, so.
Cool. I want to cast Call Lightning directly on Strahd.
Okay. Let me have a look what that does.
I can read it if you want.
It was nice
Yeah,
knowing
sure.
everyone.
Read it out. Yep.
A storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 foot tall with a 60-foot radius centered on a point you can see within range above you. The spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud could appear. So I'm peering out from under the stage. When you cast the spell, choose a point you can see. A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dex saving throw.
Does that include your friends?
Yeah. A creature takes 3d10 lightning damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay. So, what was the saving throw? Sorry.
Dex.
Dex. Strahd, could you roll a dexterity saving throw?
I choose to make my save.
Sure.
What?
Oh, shit.
I don't understand what that means.
Neither do I.
Explain for the first time players, please.
roll your damage, please, Ada.
Hold on, I'm just trying to work out which one is D10.
I don't have to save. That's what I'm saying. I have the ability to ignore saving throws if I have to.
Okay. Meaning, like, you get the damage or you don't?
I don't take any damage. Right? It doesn't hit me.
Okay.
It's like
I think you just take reduced damage
Yep.
in that case. Sorry, I'm just trying to bring that back up. So I rolled
it's
17.
half as much damage on a successful
Oh,
one,
okay.
so I will get her to roll the damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. So I rolled 17.
17? Yep. I just need to.
Watch this.
It doesn't appear to do a thing.
What?
I turn around and look at you now.
She's you feel that the spell was cast from under the stage by someone from under the stage.
Okay, use a legendary action to move down right up next to her and grab her.
Yep. So when you cast the spell, Ada, with preternatural speed, Strahd is right next to you.
I bite her.
Sure thing. Roll. That's an attack roll, isn't it?
That is an attack roll.
Yep. Roll that attack roll.
Okay, a moment, please. Do I have any advantage on this?
No.
15.
15. Is Ada's. That is a hit.
Okay.
Can I try turning into a wolf?
Roll a. Roll an intelligence check.
Me?
Yeah.
Sure thing.
So I'm going to funnel the damage that I do to her, right?
Mhm. Yep.
19 for my intelligence check.
Okay. You know that while he's got his teeth in you, that would be bad news if you transformed.
Okay. Can I cast a bonfire cantrip on his face?
I'm gonna let you hold that action, Ada, and you and Strahd can roll initiative right now.
Oh.
Only her and Strahd?
At this point, yeah.
Okay.
13.
I'm just working out what my initiative is.
Just I'll figure it out. Just roll it on a.
Yeah, I rolled the dice. I'll give you the number.
Yep. Okay. Ada, you get to go first.
Oh. Let me just double check.
Strahd is kind of surprised that you would do this kind of thing to him when
Has she taken damage from my bite yet?
No, she should be taking the damage now. Sorry.
Should I roll it or average it, or
yes,
what
please.
would you like to do? Okay.
Yeah, roll it.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to take. You take 6 points of necrotic damage plus 8 points of piercing damage, I believe. Unless I've got that entirely wrong. Yeah, no, that looks right.
Yep.
I'm not sure if you're incapacitated.
How is Ada looking after that damage?
She's not passed out.
Okay, she's still going, so it's her move.
Cool. Can I cast Flame Blade?
Yep.
Cool. And swing it at him.
Flame blade. Yep. Can you describe what it's doing?
Cool. I evoke a fiery blade on my free hand. It's similar in size and shape to a scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
Lasts for the duration. If I let go of the blade, it disappears, but I can evoke the blade again as a bonus action. I can use my action to make a melee spell attack with the fiery blade.
Okay.
On a hit, the target takes 3d6 fire damage. The flaming blade sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius also.
Roll an attack roll on that.
I don't know how to do that.
Roll a d20, and I think it's I'm not sure on the damage type on a
It's fire damage for this.
fire damage.
Yeah.
Yep, but you still need to roll the attack roll on it.
Okay, so I just roll a d20. Do I add anything to that?
The spell attack.
Spell attack, yeah.
A spell attack. Thank
That's
you.
the one. Yep, sorry.
No,
It's
that's all good.
I just got there at the same time.
So 18 plus 5.
Is that a hit, Strahd?
Is that a hit? I would think so. Yep. Yep, you hit me. You're right in my face. It's pretty hard to miss me. I'm right there.
Okay, and so I have to roll 3d6. Come on, dice gods. Ugh, it's only a 9.
A 9? Okay. It doesn't appear to do anything.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
Does it not even
It just causes-
irritate him off me?
It
makes
causes
my hair
essentially
blow.
it makes his hair blow and causes essentially a flame halo around him for a moment, and it just goes whoosh.
Can I grab her by the throat and throw her up against the wall and just hold her there against the stocks?
Like against one of the
I'm taking the pressure
the
up.
stages.
there.
The stage is kind of covered by just material, but you could hold her against one of the supports
Yeah.
underneath.
Right. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. And basically disarm her. Take anything that's in her hands.
Can I use my bonus action though?
Yeah, hang on a sec, Ada. It is Strahd's. Oh, you've got a bonus action for your
With the sword, yeah.
turn.
You gave us bonus actions at the last time.
Oh no, there's a bonus action attached to flame sword.
Yes, no problem. Yep.
Okay. Having not done anything to him, can I swing it into the supports of the stage to set the stage on fire with the flame blade?
Your friend is in the stocks on the stage too, by the way.
No, the stocks are like in kind of a circle, a horseshoe around the town square.
But the burgomaster's on stage, right?
Yeah, the burgomaster's up on the stage.
I thought that I had somebody. I thought I had the mob grab somebody and put them in the stocks on the stage already.
That was Helga, and it was just one of the stocks in the square.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry if that wasn't clear.
That's all good. Okay, so all right, so she's going to do that.
She is.
Yep. Can you roll an attack roll on that support?
Okay.
What was that?
I said okay.
Yep.
And it is 13 plus 5, so 18?
Yep, you hit.
Okay, that is a hit, and roll a bit of damage on the support.
Well, why am I saying you hit? You're not aiming at me. Jesus, sorry. That was totally wrong. My apologies. I'm just nervous now.